Everyone, and welcome to my tutorial on how to make money reselling web hosting. The purpose of this video is to show you how quick and easy it is to start your own reseller web hosting business. And this is for those of you that are already WordPress or web developers or make websites for companies, so you can offer them web hosting and charge them for recurring revenue. This is also for those that are just entrepreneurs looking for ways to start making money online. There's never been a larger opportunity than to selling web hosting and domains, since they're needed by everyone, regardless of the type of website they create. So the series of videos that I'm producing here is to show you exactly what you need to get set up, and also how to set it up step by step. And you'll quickly learn that it doesn't take a techie guru or a computer programmer or even PHP programmer to do any of this. It's all very straightforward, point and click type stuff. So I hope you enjoy these tutorials. To get started, I just want to give a background about who I am and kind of my experience reselling web hosting and other businesses. My name is Ryan Gray, and I got started working online in 1998. I've never had a real job, and I'm thankfully glad to admit I survived the dot-com crash of the early 2000s. It just seemed like as I was starting to get going, I owned a web hosting company back in the late 90s. And as everything started ramping up, we had this dot-com crash in the 2000s that really took a hit on some of my businesses, but we pivoted to different directions. And while I didn't continue with web hosting, I had several other businesses then and got back into the web hosting industry back in 2015. I've founded 7 different multi-million-dollar internet businesses, and that's now including NameHero. NameHero is my current venture, and it's the company I lead now on my day-to-day operations. I love creating recurring revenue websites or companies in general. I have a passion for it since the late days of the early days of the internet, the late 90s. I saw something in the internet that it could provide a steady revenue stream just from your average people. You didn't really have to be a doctor or a lawyer to really earn heavy and to create businesses now from the comfort of your own home. I started my first online company out of my bedroom at my parents' house. So you didn't have to have this brick and mortar business. So that's what kind of drove me to having a passion to create these recurring revenue websites. So I hope you enjoy my tutorial. That's a little bit about my experience though. And I've got a blog on NameHero. If you go to namehero.com/startup, and I'll actually be highlighting that momentarily. But you can follow me. I love to blog daily about reseller web hosting and making money online in general. So also subscribe to my email list so you can make sure to get all my latest stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into this, and let's talk about the benefits to reselling. First, it's 100% white labeled. So your customers never know you're working with NameHero. They just see your company. So when you're offering them web hosting, you're offering them domain registration, they don't see anyone else. They just see you. So if you're worried about your customer finding out who you use and going behind your back or cutting corners or whatnot, that's not going to happen because it's 100% white labeled. They will only see your website that I'm going to show you how to build and only deal with you. If you need help though, that's a lot of customers say, well, okay, that's great and all, Ryan, but what if someone asks me a question? I'm not technical and I don't know the answer. Well, that's easy. They'll ask you the question. You go over to your NameHero account, and you log a new ticket with our support team. We'd be more than happy to help you. We can't interact directly with your customer because that would be breaking the white labeledness of our service. But we'll work directly with you, and it's very simple. Most of the time, customers can Google their answer and they'll find that that answer is 90% of the stuff you're going to get. For the other 10% of stuff, we're happy to help. Okay, another benefit, it's recurring revenue. This isn't like affiliate marketing. I used to teach affiliate marketing prior to getting into reseller web hosting really big. And one thing I didn't like about affiliate marketing is you send traffic to campaigns or other offers, or you generate this revenue, but it's just commission based, meaning if you can have a good month one month and the next month can be really bad. So it's very inconsistent. The benefits to reselling is it's recurring. If you bill a customer monthly, every single month you're going to expect that income, that revenue. Very rarely do people switch web hosting providers unless their hosting provider is terrible and their website stays online, which you're going to at NameHero. People don't rarely switch. So you're going to have a customer for 10, 20 years because people don't want to move. It's a hassle. It's also a low cost to be reselling. Our packages at NameHero for our best, and the one that I'm going to be demonstrating today, it literally costs under $2 a day. So if you can really think about what else in your day you could cut out to actually save for your business. So for under $2 a day, you can get started. And I don't know too many other industries in this world that you can start a business for under $100 a month. It's, it's baffling. So that's a definite plus. And of course, the final benefit here to reselling, especially with us here at NameHero, is we have your back. Our customer service is what we're known for. We want to see you successful because we know if you're successful with your reselling business and you're buying from us and we're powering you and we're your partner, then of course it's going to be good for us as well. So our success is dependent on your success. And so that's why we do this hands-on training. And that's, again, the reason for this tutorial is to show you how to do things the right way from the very beginning. Okay, as stated, there's two main income streams with reselling web hosting. One is, of course, the web hosting. You're going to host your clients, and each one's going to have their own control panel that can fully power their business. If they want to have WordPress running or emails or whatnot, they can do all of that. You can collect your payments from them monthly or even annually. Some people like to do a discount hosting package if they pay yearly. So maybe you'll charge $5 or $6 a month and then collect it all up front. Or maybe you'll just do a monthly cost for, say, $20 a month or so to your client. That's completely up to you. Domains is your second income source. This is kind of the add-on because really, I'm going to show you how to set up your free domain reseller account. You also get at NameHero. And so you can offer someone domain registration just like GoDaddy. And I believe our current price is around $11 for a .com. This goes up and down, so make sure to check with us before starting. But so any domain you register, or if your client registers, it's more than $11, you got to keep the profit. So we see that most of our customers will charge $15 a year for a domain. So you'll make $4 profit. And that's not a lot, but it's just a domain name. It doesn't require a whole lot of support or any resources. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to get started here. The first step we need to do is to sign up for our corporate reseller account at NameHero. That's the account we're going to build everything on. And so I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm going to demonstrate each one of these steps. And then after that, we want to build our web hosting website, our actual storefront where people can go to, where our customers can go and sign up for the web hosting, and it'll automatically automate the whole process. So they sign up, get their hosting, and pay you, and you don't have to go create their account or anything. It's all automated. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to integrate all this with your NameHero reseller account. So the account we're about to set up and purchase, we're going to take that account and we'll integrate that inside of your storefront. Finally, I'll show you how to integrate your domain reseller account with us so you can start selling domains. And then the final step is to start marketing to your clients. So this is really a 5-step process. It's not going to be that difficult, and I'm going to guide you through this step by step through videos. So for the first one here, I want to show you how to sign up for your corporate reseller account. So if you're not familiar with us, again, we are NameHero.com. You can go to us. This is our main site. We got started in 2015. We're growing quite rapidly, especially amongst resellers, but we also have a ton of people coming over hosting their WordPress websites with us. So we're very humbled by our start here, and we really look forward to continuing to work with our customers. If you have any questions about us at NameHero, you can read through our reviews, because we feel it's important to be very transparent with our customers and potential customers. So we post a lot of our reviews on our page here, and we also make public our support reviews. So we take all the comments we get from our support department and publish those each month, so you can read about our support and see the scores that were given by our current customers. So you don't have any doubts when you decide about going with us or not at NameHero. Okay, so the main reason for starting this video series is the success of this blog post that I made yesterday, and it's titled How to Make $100 a Day from Reseller Hosting. So basically I just give a couple ideas how you can go about making that, and kind of go over the ROI aspect of it and what you have to make to break even. So I don't want to cover that in this video just because it's a little lengthy, and I did do a blog post on it. So feel free to head over to namehero.com/startup, and you can just search if it's not at the top when you go there. But it's how to make $100 a day from reseller hosting, and the search box is it's down here, right? You just click on one of the posts if this isn't it, and you can search right here. So make sure you do that. And finally, I've got links on the blog to resell NameHero.com. This is my free ebook on how I cracked the code to reseller hosting. You also find a lot of information in this ebook about how to start your web hosting company, and I give a lot of details about how you go about your specific marketing and getting customers, especially if you don't want to go paying high click-through rates. I show you how to get customers for free, so make sure you download that here for free. Okay, so here's an example of what I'm going to show you how to build with your NameHero package. This is WHMCS. This is the recommended software that you're going to be using. It comes with your NameHero reseller account. So if you go to WHMCS and you buy this separately from them, you're going to pay them around $20 a month just for this software. It's going to come included. So that's why it's important that I show you, because this is going to power your front-end site. So as you can see, this is ready to go. All you would do here is change this. Instead of WHMCS, you would change it to your company's logo. And you can see someone can begin searching here for their domain name. Now, I don't have this connected, but I've got my new name 12. They click search, and if it's available, they can register it right here through your storefront. You can see it comes with a news feature, so you can have content on your site talking about your business. Archives, it makes everything look very professional. You can see you can click here to order the hosting, so you'll have all your packages listed out here, and your customers can simply click order now. And go through the whole flow. It's all automated. So that's what we're going to be building and kind of how you're going to be making money with reseller hosting. So now let's go ahead and jump over here to NameHero, and let's click on the reseller hosting page, and we'll go ahead and sign up with our account, and then I'll cut this video so we can then go to the next one after we do this. But this is probably the most important piece of making money with reseller hosting, and that's finding the right account. That's finding an account with all the bells and whistles that you need for your customers. So at NameHero, we've done extensive research on what you need to be successful with your business. And that's why we have a lot of perks to it. So our most popular package is our corporate reseller package. It starts at $19.95 a month. Now, this is a tremendous discount, and this is for those that decide they're going to pay for 3 years in advance. We strongly feel that, especially after working with our customers, are extremely happy with our service. And so those that say, hey, we want in for 3 years, we discount the price very heavily. So what you can do is you can click this drop-down menu, and you can select which price point you want to go with, depending on how often you want to pay. If you're a new startup and you can only afford $40 a month, then you can, of course, go monthly. And you might want to do that, then upgrade later on. But to reward our customers that stick with us long term, we have a free domain. So if you don't have your domain for your hosting site yet, it will be included in your price. It's also important to note that our corporate reseller package, it comes with 100 gigabytes of SSD storage. So this is solid state drive storage. This is a lot faster than the type of storage you see at HostGator or Bluehost or other discount hosts out there. They don't use SSD drives because they're expensive. They use SATA traditional hard drives that still have moving parts and all that bunch of stuff that goes out. We don't do that. So the SSD drives, and they're all in the cloud. So you'll be offering your customers high-speed SSD cloud hosting. It's a huge marketing point. Our corporate reseller package has 100 gigabytes currently. Now this goes up and down depending on our promotion. So by the time you watch this video, it might change a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Currently it's 2,000 gigabytes of bandwidth, and that's per month. So your customers can transfer that much before limit. Comes with one free domain. Again, if you sign up yearly or more, then you get the free domain. Now, this is for all accounts, regardless if you sign up yearly or monthly. That's the free WHMCS software. That's going to be essential for your business. Again, if you go to WHMCS directly, you're already going to be paying $20 a month for it. So it wouldn't make sense to not buy our reseller package, because why pay double? We have Let's Encrypt HTTPS, so this is the free SSL, meaning that all of the websites that you host, all your subdomains, will have free secure certificates. That's a new feature. It used to cost upwards of $100 a year for those things, but it's free, and you can also offer it to your clients for free, or you can charge your clients. It's up to you. You get the free domain reseller account, and that's so you can resell the domain. So again, if someone wants to register their new name.com, they do it through you. Also comes with the free Cloudflare with Railgun. Again, you can offer this to your customers for free. We give it to you for free, but you can either give it to your customers for free, or you can charge it as an add-on. So it's some people like that as well. We have free nightly backups every account. Once again, you can charge your customers for this, or you can offer it for free. We give it to you for free. We use CP remote on our servers, so each cPanel is automatically backed up. You can have unlimited domains and clients as long as you don't go outside of this 100 gigabytes. You have free private name servers, and it also comes with Web Host Manager and cPanel Control Panel. So again, this is feature stacked. This is what we had spent a lot of time and money researching exactly what you need and to have these tools. So you get the high-speed drives, the plenty of bandwidth, free domain if you sign up every year, the software that's going to power it, SSL certificates, which Google's already said that if you don't have one, forget about them ranking you. So that, again, you might want to remind your customers of that. Why am I not showing up in Google? Well, do you have SSL? No. Well, Google said they're going to be not giving priority to sites of SSL like 4 years ago. They now implemented that, so you have to have that nowadays. The free domain reseller account, if you have to go buy that crap separately, man, it would take a while. The Cloudflare with Railgun, this is a big advantage too, because if you order that through Cloudflare directly, it's $200 a month for the just the Railgun. So again, that's included with us because of our strategic partnership with the fine folks over there. So again, that's what we've spent our time doing, and that's what I highly recommend going with. If you're a current reseller and you don't need the WHMCS, then you can go with the startup or the entrepreneur, just depending on how much space you need. But I recommend our corporate package. I don't see why anyone would not want to do that. Again, if you're confident, go with us for 3 years. I recommend doing that. I understand so many people have such a bad taste of the hosting industry in their mouth. They're scared to sign up past monthly. So I get that too if that's what you want to do. You just would save more. So I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm just going to go ahead and do mine monthly. Okay, now once you select your billing cycle, you have to choose what domain you're going to use. Now, if you're signing up for a year or more, you're going to get that domain free, so you can register it new right here. But if you already have your name, you can either transfer it into us. So let's say you registered at GoDaddy. You could transfer it into us. Now that's important because one of our setup steps is going to be registering your private name servers. And if it's not registered with us, if it's registered with GoDaddy, it's a pain in the butt. I'm telling you, you'll save yourself a lot of headache just to transfer it over or just register a new name. I'm going to use a name that I already have. Because it's already inside my interface for this demo. So I'm going to use resellerhostingus.com, actually a name I picked up at an auction not too long ago. Okay, so I'm going to click on Use. Okay, now I'll see, just to confirm here, I'm going to get the corporate package. I've got all the good stuff we've talked about. My billing cycle, once again, I can either choose 1 month or I will save by going longer. Now, these don't have the promo rates, but the promo rates will show at the end. Again, the rates I showed you just now are from our current promotion for the spring. These change depending on the season. So these are the actual prices with no promos. As we move along, though, the promo code will apply. But again, I recommend going with the 36-month price because you're going to save more and you're not going to have to worry about paying that each month. But understand if you just want to start monthly. Okay, next is the WHMCS license, no branding. It comes with it for free. So of course, if you want it, you want to make sure you do check that, because if you don't, then of course you won't get one. Okay, and we'll continue on. So you can see this is going to be my reseller account and my license. Now I already have my domain in my account. If you don't have one and you want to buy one, I do recommend having that domain with us, though. And again, I'm going to show you why. And that's probably one of our most common reseller support questions is how come I'm having trouble setting up my name servers? Well, you've registered your name somewhere else, and unfortunately, we don't know every interface. We try to know every interface the best we can, but if you have it with us, then it's super easy. I'm going to go ahead and check out. After I check out, I'll resume this video and show you the quick and easy steps to set up the account. Okay, after you pay, you're brought to our order confirmation screen. Of course, note that if you have any trouble with the order process, you can hit us on the live chat to give us a phone call or, of course, submit us a ticket inside of here. But this is your dashboard once you're all set up here. This is where you're going to manage everything and go into your account. Now, there's two things that's important when you first set up your reseller account, and that's registering those private name servers. That's the first step. So what I'm going to do is click here and go to my reseller package, and I've got a couple on my test account here. So I'm going to click on the corporate reseller. Okay, I'm going to see here that here are going to be my private name servers right here, ns1.resellerhostingus.com and ns2.resellerhostingus.com. So for you, this is what you give your customers, so they never see NameHero, so they just see your company's domain for the name servers. So we have to register these, though, because it's not automatic, unfortunately. So if you have your name with us, which I highly recommend, go to My Domains, find your domain, which here is resellerhostingus.com, and then click down here to private name servers. So we'll go to there, and now we're going to copy and paste this IP address here. So we'll just copy between the parentheses here for NS1, go back over here, type in NS1, and enter the IP address. Click Save. And you can see it was successfully registered. So that's, I mean, it's really as simple as that, but it's just one piece to kind of tie everything together, tie the domain to your web hosting account. So now we'll have to do the second one. So we just copy the second one and go to NS2 and put the second one, save. Now, after that's saved, we want to update the domain to use those, of course. So let's go to name servers. And you can see it's using our default one, so we'll change it to resellerhostingus and ns2.resellerhostingus.com and click Change Name Servers. So it just takes a second to save, and now you're good. Okay, so now there's a period that's called domain propagation. And that's why I want to show you how to do this first, because this might take anywhere up to 24 hours depending on where you live. So right now, if I type in resellerhostingus.com in my browser, it probably won't work because it's propagating. So I want to give this about 24 hours just to propagate through the internet for those name servers to take effect. So that's another reason why I like you to have your domain registered with us, because registering those name servers, GoDaddy makes it a lot harder than that. I don't know why they make it so confusing, but you have to find their help desk article and go in their interface and get all that registered. Ours, we just put it right there in the interface like it should be. But that's the first step to getting things set up. We can't even make your website until we have your account online. So that's all that needs to be done. Immediately to get the account set up and online. So I'm going to pause here. At this point, I'm going to, the next video is we will talk about how to integrate this account. So we're going to talk about how to integrate this into your storefront so you can begin accepting orders and all that good stuff. One thing before I go, it's important that you read your emails. If you didn't get them, or check your spam folder, of course, but we archive all the emails we send you inside your interface. Just click above here and click email history. And so you can see our WHMCS license key that's given to us. We're going to need that, especially as we go along. Reseller account information. This has all the details of everything I just covered. It shows you how to register your name servers and talks about them and talks about why it's important. It also has some tips for those of you moving from other web hosts. So make sure you read that in its entirety. That's a very important email. So again, we do archive these just so you can't say, well, I didn't get it. Well, you did, because we archived them as well, just to make sure that you do get it. So in my next video, we'll talk about going ahead and integrating this and building out your storefront. So talk to you then.